I'm Oren, and I'm going to be talking about the influence of advertising. So, in modern society, advertising influences us in many ways through what makes us it makes us choose what we want to buy, and also changes our decisions on products that we might not have even wanted in the first place. In the presentation, I'm going to be talking about the methods used by advertisers and the good uses and effects of advertising as well as the bad. So, first of all, I'm going to be talking about the methods of advertising. There's emotional appeal, where they play with your emotions. So they make you fight for a cause or buy a product by using your emotions. For example, in the London Transport advert, and they also use bribes, so such as buy one get one free in supermarkets. Perhaps you might not have wanted the product, but because it's buy one get one free, you feel the need to buy it because it's a good deal. There's also association, such as endorsements. So, for example, Jennifer Aniston and the Smart Water advert. Promotions, so free items, so like Capri-Sun promoting like free holidays or other things like that on their products. There's claims, so brands saying that they're better than other brands, such as like Audi, saying that their brand is just as good as other supermarkets or other brands. And also there's weasel words. These are used by advertisers to basically make you think that something's better than it actually is. For example, Seal It Bang, where it says their slogan is "Bang and the dirt is gone," but that doesn't really explain how well the product is. It just says "Bang and the dirt is gone." It doesn't really, yeah. Okay. Also, advertisers use color, and there's a test called the Joe Hallock's color assignments test, and he questioned men and women onto what colors they resonate with, basically, and they found out that men prefer brighter colors and women prefer softer colors. So that's why in certain adverts put towards men and women, they use certain colors, such as in car adverts for men. They tend to use bolder colors like black and red, so it would interest the men more, I guess. So now I'm going to be talking about the use and effects of advertising. So the good use and effects of advertising is that it can be used to promote charities, such as Save the Children, and also it can send information, for example, the swine flu from the NHS, and also government information, such as the new advert for the EU referendum. Also, it helps the economy, as if brands are being promoted due to brand awareness, people will buy the product more, and that will result in more jobs. And the bad use and effects of advertising is that it could be argued that is it really fair to use people and manipulate people to buy a product that they might not necessarily need in the first place. For example, McDonald's, they use Happy Meals, and they're calling the meals happy, so that they're insinuating basically that if you eat fast food, it'll make you happy, and this could lead to a rise in obesity in America, as if kids are being brought up knowing that if they eat fast food, it's going to make them happy, that's going to stick with them for the rest of their lives. Also, it can be a nuisance, as it interrupts loads of media such as radio and TV, and perhaps in that way adverts are being wasted, as the consumer's not really being attentive to the advert. They just don't want to watch the program. And for example, in this advert, "Are you beach body ready?" it could lead to a discussion about body image, but in particular girls, because in these adverts and these models, they're all altered, and they give this perception of a body that isn't actually achievable, and these girls are trying to get this body that isn't actually achievable, and it's resulting in health risks and their mind basically being damaged in a way. For example, in a magazine interview, they found that 69% of girls feel that models influence how their body looks, basically. And I just want to finish on asking: is it really fair that these adverts should be manipulating us in this way? Surely we should be looking at the advert for the product alone and not for all these other things in the way, such as over sexualizing adverts and added things like cars or something, and it could be like an advert for a dishwasher. Okay. Questions?
Do you think there are any other positive uses of advertising other than what you mentioned about government and about charity?
Yeah, obviously the adverts that could be bad, such as body image and like ones that ruin body image in a way. Although they're bad, the company are like, I guess, working out from it because their brand's being promoted, and obviously this discussion about body image has grown so big that obviously their product must have reached a certain height to where it's gotten this bad. So obviously their product has been popular enough and helped the economy.
Okay.
Do you think, because advertising could be aligned with for promoting consumerism and that sort of throwaway society that perhaps that you were sort of suggesting, on the other hand it could be there to promote innovation and making new products and bettering them. Where do you fall on those?
I think although it is good at promoting innovation and I guess improving our society in some aspects, I personally think that if the advert should be truthful and that the product alone should be good enough and they shouldn't have all these other influences making the advert better than it actually is.
Do you think education plays a role in awareness to advertising?
I guess in certain ways, because through like certain lessons like English, you get to learn the certain devices that advertisers use and the certain language that they use to try and persuade you. And I guess this could make you maybe open your eyes a bit more to how advertising works and how it actually, I guess in a way, uses you to buy their products.